welcome once again to this tutorial, and in this tutorial I will be trying to teach you how to master debugging in Android Compose application. Okay, so first of all, welcome to my tutorial. If you please like my tutorial, please do subscribe so that it will help me to create more and more amazing tutorials like this one. And please do share to your friends because sharing is caring. Okay, and so today we will try to understand how to debug Compose application. Okay, I will be trying to teach you all the best practices that you need to follow to debug Compose applications. Okay, so obviously knowledge is a power. Okay, so I will be providing you all the knowledge that is necessary for debugging. So yeah, this is a simple compose function that is my alert dialog. As you can see here, I have just previewed in light and dark theme for the example. Then I will be trying I have assigned the breakpoints here. Okay, now the first thing if you want to just debug is what you have to do is just go to your you have this a bug here, right? You just need to bug here, right? Just click here, the bug, yeah, and this will just provide you just launch your application in a debug mode. Okay, so whenever, like, this is my alert dialog, so whenever I click my dialog, obviously I will be going to my breakpoints. As you can see here, this is my breakpoints, and then I will be trying to I will be debugging my code. Okay, so first of all, going more further, I would like to also teach you there is another way. If you want to just attach your there is also a second way to attach your debugger. Okay, so instead of running like rerunning your application in this debug mode, you can also try to do it in another way, that is by attaching a debugger. Okay, so that is pretty simple. Just attach, you see, as you can see here, this is, it says, notifies that attach debugger to Android process. So your application is already running and you just need to attach this debugger, and this is the process to attach to, and this is my running application process. I just click OK, and now, yeah, you're connected to this virtual machine, to this local host. Okay, so this is my debugger is getting attached to this Android process. All right, so this is also a second way of attaching a debugger to your running Android process. Okay, so now let's understand recomposition. Okay, like recomposition is like, before understanding the how to debug Compose application, we also need to understand recomposition. Okay, so recomposition is the heart of Compose. Heart of Compose means like Compose separates UI declaration from the underlying system, leading to a powerful paradigm. Okay, so that is called recomposition, where your app's state changes, relevant parts of the UI rebuild themselves. This is a fantastic for keeping your UI in a sync, but it also can lead to unexpected behavior. It is not if not understood properly. Okay, so this is understanding recomposition is a very important concept, because if you don't understand this property, then it might lead to unexpected behavior. Okay, so recomposition triggers like changes in composable. So whenever recomposition is getting triggered when there is a changes in composition function parameters, or when there is a modification to state value reference within the composable tree, or when there is a external events like user interaction or system changes. So recomposition happens in this in this way. Okay, so whenever, like, okay, let me repeat it. Recomposition is getting triggered whenever there is a change in composable function parameters, whenever the function parameters is getting changed, or when there is a modification to state value reference within the composable tree, or when there is an external event, like whenever you have a like on click listener, like whenever your user taps, when there's a user interaction or system changes, then the recomposition is getting triggered. So how do you optimize recomposition? You can optimize recomposition by using remember to cache values that doesn't rely on composable parameters or state. This prevents unnecessary recomposition. Okay, so there is also conditional logic, like if statements or box with visibility modifiers to conditional render UI elements based on state. And there is also derived state of, for complex calculation based on state, derived or new state values using derived state of to avoid unnecessary recomposition in original calculation. So now let's go back to our original topic. Okay, so I was just giving you that the tips about what you need to understand, why debug, why that can be the situation when you have unexpected behavior, and how do you control the unexpected behavior is by debugging. And so now the main reasons I explained you, the main reasons what can cause to unexpected behavior is because of not understanding the recomposition. Okay, so I also provided the solution that if you want to you first need to understand the recomposition, then you need to optimize the recomposition using, remember, derived conditional logics like if else, right, derived state of, right. So now let's understand, when we have an unexpected behavior, how do we debug the compose functions. Okay, so in compose, so here, so as I have already attached, like I have added my breakpoints here, as you can see here. And so first thing is we set the breakpoints to our code to pause execution at specific lines. Okay, so this is the line I want to check this value. Okay, this condition should show dialog value is true or not. So I just want to so I set the breakpoint there. Now step through the code line by line, examining variables values. So I also have to click set my another breakpoint here whenever I have a button on click. And then we will understand the flow of your app and pinpoint the issues. Okay, so let's click here. My breakpoint is getting triggered. So as you can see here, the value is being displayed here. Okay, so this is my debugger, which will be showing you the respective value. Should show dialog, this value is true. So now I I just step into I step over. I have an alert dialog. I step over. So that is a confirm button. I step over another again. Nothing is getting happened. I step over. Okay, I just resume the program. So we have the okay, 1 second. What happened here actually is like, should show dialog, this value was true, so I just show this dialog, right. So now what I will be doing is I will be clicking this compose. So whenever I click this compose button, then this button will be, this breakpoint will be, should be triggered, right. So let me click here. And so dialog is set to false, then the dialog should not be displayed the next time, right. So this is you can also actually you can see directly the value here, or you can also use this right click left and evaluate the expression. Okay, you can just do it in another way. Okay, so now let's wait and let's resume the program. Obviously the dialog was not being shown, and And yeah, that's it. The dialog was closed, right? And yeah, that's it. So you also this is the way how do you how to understand the flow of your application and pinpoint the where the issue is arising, right? So now in the second interesting thing that you have is also you have a layout inspector. Like let me just right click here. You have layout inspector here. Where is it? Problems terminal, git profiler, debug. Service hierarchy. Okay. Terminal problem. Okay. Okay, let me check out the tools. Yeah, in the tools you have a layout inspector, guys. So yeah, you can check out the layout inspector, and you can visualize the composable trees as you can see here. Okay, this is also another interesting tool. Okay, let me just close it here. Yeah, this will just visualize your composable tree structure. Okay, so you can inspect the layout of individual composables. So this is the you can just inspect the layout of individual composables, their properties and modifiers. As you can see here, their attributes is just defined here. So this is an amazing interesting tool like layout inspector. You can identify layout issues like unexpected sizes, right? You can just zoom it here. This is the text. You have a alert dialog. Okay, whenever I just click this dialog, let me just resume it, and you can just show the layout inspector here with the respective titles here. When I mean like a respective composable functions here. View, screen, view. As you can see here, you have a different effect, launch effect. You have a crossfade, you know. So yeah, this is also another interesting tool that you can just check it out. And the another interesting my alert dialog theme. Alert dialog is a text. As you can see, you can just, it's a tree structure. You can just navigate more and more further, guys. As you can see here, you can just check out the attributes here. It's a very amazing tool to analyze your composable functions. Okay, so now also in the third concept I would like to give you is like you can explore. It's just above Android Studio. After Hedgehog you can so it's not provide available for and other Android studios. Is like just after Android Studio Hedgehog. So you can explore the state of your composables in real time. So you can explore your okay, let me just close the Android Studio layout. Okay, let me just click it here. So it was set to false. Source dialog. Okay, let me resume it. Okay, okay, so yeah, this is a compose debugger. So you can explore the state of your composables in real time. So as you can see here, there is also recomposition state. Okay, so this here you can with this debugger that is available only after Android Studio, about Android Studio. Android Studio Hedgehog, you can like this property is available. You also can just view a recomposition state, and this is a composable state. Okay, so this analyzes the value of your state variables and composable parameters. So see which state triggers recomposition and pinpoint the root cause. Okay, so this is you can also just analyze your recomposition state. Okay, so now also there are some other best practices that you can do if you want to analyze more, is like using this like printing a informative log messages to your console. Okay, you can track the flow of your app, state changes and debugging information, so you can be mindful of excessive logging. So don't do excessive logging, but yeah, if you have some scenarios like where you need to log and just check out your state values, then you just can do it. This is also one of the best practice that you need to follow while debugging. Okay, so there are some also advanced debugging techniques in Compose. That is also you can use your profilers. Okay, so you can also use this is advanced debugging concept. Okay, so you just need to check out your profiling your application. Okay, so I'm not going to go in detail, but I'm just telling you that you can also use for advanced debugging, you can also go through the profiling. Okay, and so now that's it guys about this tutorial. So debugging is a ongoing practice, so you need to practice. I just give you a simple demonstration example of how to debug in Compose. Okay, and I just give you some simple tips and tricks to start debugging. Okay, but debugging is a ongoing practice, so you need to practice guys if you want to be a master in debugging. So so you have all the essential tools provided by Android Studio. And yeah, so guys, yeah, just practice and be perfect. Okay guys, and if you have any questions, doubts, please do write me comment down below, and just if you like my tutorials, please do subscribe me, and I'll be coming up with more advanced tutorials like this one guys, and catch you up in the next lecture. Thank you guys.